Hey, we're live, replay gang. If you hear me making small talk, it's because I'm making sure YouTube lets everybody know I'm live because there's a delay. But hey everyone. Oh, I felt the sneeze coming on. Okay, so I was gonna do the indictment tonight, but I am tired. So instead, we're talking about his bail being denied. We're gonna talk about his bail being denied. And then I'll have to save the indictment where we can actually look at that in detail for a different time where I can give y'all a quality read and not me trying to rush through because I want to go to sleep. You know? Hey, Kat. Hey, Susie Q. Hey, Mama V. So we're going to look at the fact that Diddy's bail was denied. Baby. Okay. That was one of the questions that people were wondering. Would he, while he's waiting on everything, could he just pay the bail, pay the bond, and just keep it moving? But seems like the answer is a no right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this article. Hey, sound check Annette. Y'all can't hear me, right? I forgot to do a mic check. Can you hear me? Let me make sure. Double check. Oh, I have 4,444 steps. 4444. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, y'all can hear me. Good. Okay. So we're gonna read this article, and that's all we'll do tonight. Oh my gosh. One more thing. Y'all, I didn't finish the Monday's watch yet, but just so I could watch it to keep up, I did watch today. Baby, Love was on the ropes. The judge was not giving her help on that. Oh my gosh. Did y'all watch today? When she was like, but tell me how his testimony makes sense for you to use it other than you saying the word relevant, and she couldn't get it out. She tried like 6 times. She was like, do you need lunch? Like it wasn't happening, and I was here for it. Love was struggling today. I'm good. Stop finishing her sentences and let her, either she has an argument or she doesn't. And if she doesn't, because she kept pausing. Oh, American Born, you're going to enjoy it. Go ahead and catch up today. You're going to enjoy watching the trial today because Love, it wasn't happening for her today. You'll see. It's a particular spot, maybe 15, 20-minute spot. It was a lot of dead air because the judge would not fill in her sentences, and she had to stand on her own 2 feet on her argument that she basically did not have. It was, yeah. Yeah, sound checking that. Hey, Mama Bees, Mama Capricorn. All right, let's read this Diddy article about his bail being denied, and then I'll just see y'all again sometime this week. Okay, so it says, Sean Combs denied bail in racketeering sex trafficking case. In a stunning scene played out in a Manhattan federal courtroom Tuesday, the once powerful music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was ordered locked up indefinitely on his pending racketeering and sex trafficking indictment. The billionaire founder of Bad Boy Entertainment was unceremoniously led away by U.S. Marshals as his 3 adult sons watched. Moments earlier, U.S. Magistrate Judge Robin F. Tarnofsky denied Combs bail, citing her very significant concerns with his alleged substance abuse, his anger issues, and his alleged efforts behind closed doors to control the outcome of his prosecution. Tarnofsky says she considered alternatives, including Combs' request that he be held in home detention with electronic monitoring and a $50 million bond secured by his Miami real estate. But it came down to an issue of trust. Your lawyer asked us to trust you. I don't think you can trust yourself, she said. At a later point, the judge said, your lawyer can't control you. Combs, 54, was arrested Monday night and appeared in court Tuesday for his arraignment. He pleaded not guilty to the 3-count indictment unsealed Tuesday morning. Prosecutors laid out a lengthy argument for why Combs should remain in custody, claiming his wealth and severity of the charges made him a significant flight risk, and his alleged history of violence and sexual abuse made him a danger to the community. They also expressed their concern that Combs would interfere with victims and witnesses if he was released. They specifically brought up former Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money member Don Richard, who sued Combs last week. In addition to alleging that Combs had repeatedly groped her and threatened her life, Richard detailed numerous instances where she claims she personally witnessed Combs physically attack his ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura. A few days later, Richard's Diddy Dirty Money bandmate, Kalina Harper, who is mentioned more than 24 times in Richard's complaint as a fellow witness to certain events, issued a statement that largely distanced herself from Richard's experience and recollections of events. During Tuesday's bail hearing, prosecutors alleged that Combs had contacted Harper 128 times through phone and text, calling her 58 times over the course of 4 days. Prosecutors used the incident as evidence that Combs had ongoing contact with victims and witnesses to spread false narratives to get witnesses on his side and to gaslight people just days before his arrest. Additionally, prosecutors claimed that 3 days after Ventura's lawsuit was filed, last year, Combs made contact with an unnamed victim, allegedly trying to convince the victim that she willingly engaged in sex acts with him and that if she continued her friendship and support, things would be okay. It was a clear reference to Combs' financial support of the woman, prosecutors alleged. In arguing for his client's release, Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, painted Combs' relationship with Ventura as mutually toxic, alleging they were both in a dark period during their decade-long relationship. Ventura is not named in the indictment, but prosecutors made it clear her allegations formed the heart of their case. In her lawsuit filed last November, Ventura alleged Combs trapped her in a vicious cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. Excuse me if y'all heard that. So sorry. Agnifilo argued that the allegedly drug-fueled, highly degrading, and sometimes violent sex parties called freak-offs that prosecutors say Combs orchestrated for her personal sexual gratification were voluntary. Is it sex trafficking? Not if everybody wants to be there, Agnifilo told the court. We are not better off if the federal government comes into our bedrooms. They don't do good there. That's what they're doing. They're coming into Mr. Combs' bedroom. But while Agnifilo claimed Combs was cooperative and doing everything he could to earn the trust of the court, prosecutors claimed that police found a powdery pink substance inside his hotel room shortly after his arrest, saying it was similar in appearance to the ecstasy-based drug taken from his Miami home in March, dismissing the notion that Combs was on his best behavior. During a short recess before the judge made her decision, Combs sat alone as his lawyers exited the courtroom. He closed his eyes, put his hand on his chin, and bounced his leg before glancing back toward the pews where his family was sitting to give them a slight wave. In arguing for Combs' detainment pending trial, Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson brought up the video of him assaulting Ventura in the hallway of an Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. Without naming Ventura, the prosecutor said the video was recorded after an alleged freak-off. Johnson said Combs tried to bribe a hotel employee with a handful of cash to stay silent over the incident. She said Combs only admitted to the incident once the video leaked, arguing it was evidence he can't be trusted. Speaking to media after Combs was remanded into custody, Agnifilo said he planned to appeal the decision to hold his client without bail. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this until the end.
And my response was always, yes, it is timely. And it has been timely throughout human history.
Yeah, timely and timely.
Every single continent. Yeah. So there's something in the human condition.
Hold on, y'all.
And I go into this.
Okay, sorry. Speaking to the media after Combs was remanded into custody, Agnifilo said he planned to appeal the decision to hold his client without bail. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this until the end. He's innocent, the lawyer said. We're going to fight this case with everything we have. So, if you came in as I was reading the article, bail denied. It's for racketeering and sex trafficking that he's indicted. We will go over his detailed indictment in a separate live because I want to make sure I don't rush y'all through it. I actually would just want to read it with y'all. So, and I know you'll have seen it by then, but, you know, just for us over here as well. And I am surprised and glad that he actually has to indefinitely sit in jail with no bail. Oh well, that is what it is with him. But yeah, that's what came out in the last hour or so. Thank y'all to everybody that's in here. I will see y'all again sometime during the week. I just don't know when, but this is where we'll leave it for now. That his bail was denied and he got to sit in jail. The lawyer said the judge said the attorney cannot control Diddy. So, oh, and the fact that he contacted that woman. I can't remember her name already, but Don Richard's bandmate from the Dirty Money thing that they did 58 times, because she did put out that statement and said she never saw that, and then of course come to find out he was basically harassing her to say it. He did bring it on himself. I agree. I totally agree. It is what it is. Hopefully this prosecution is better than what's going on in the YSL trial. I hope, because but yeah, it is I just, all the people he's affected, I do hope that at least one of these counts stick and he honestly has to do time and everything, and it still won't be enough, but just something. We need something. Thank you, Susie Q. Right, finally, Peaches and Cream. All right, y'all. Well, I will let you go. I will talk to y'all soon. Be safe out here in the real streets and the YouTube streets. All right. Bye, y'all.